we covered China. I mean, John Foley, who was our Beijing columnist and really led the Alibaba coverage, along with Peter Thao Larsen, who's our Hong Kong and Asia bureau chief, they managed to balance both, to cover the big stories in China. For instance, the Hong Kong protests of last year, which was extremely important. And this was a real test of so many things, not least China's the way it's going to rule Hong Kong over the next few years, and effectively how it's going to deal with potential protests or demonstrations in China, of which we are seeing more and more, mostly related to the environment. But this was really an important story to watch. Meantime, we watched the banks, we watched the shadow banking system, we watched the explosion or continued explosion of credit, and particularly as it sort of filtered out into the property markets in China, and the extraordinary rise of the Shanghai Stock Exchange last year, which was a sort of way that people were putting their money into something else besides property. So we covered all this while we focused not exclusively on Alibaba, which we knew was a story that had real global legs. Everyone wanted to read about it. Every investment manager, everyone around the world. I think 2014 was an amazing year for M&A. I mean, as our predictions book called it, crisis ghosts and animal spirits. And animal spirits were certainly alive. We had, $3.2 trillion of M&A. We had huge stock market offerings like Alibaba, and we had markets hitting new highs. 2015 is going to be a test of those animal spirits. Our view is actually they're going to continue because there's absolutely nothing obvious in any way to impede it. But I think we're starting to finally shake off the ghosts of the 2008 crisis in many industries, whether it's banking, whether it's Europe, particularly the peripheral markets of Europe. So I think 2015 is going to be a super year.